Welcome once again to my channel. Today you're seeing me and Rafiki, and we both have our hair wrapped. I just thought it would be interesting to show our hair wraps at the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna take mine off. My name is a do-rag, and I cut my hair recently, so this is my hair in very fine twists. And this is Rafiki's hair wrap. This was actually sent by his artist, Kelia Price, and because he has lots and you don't want it to catch stuff like that. So I just wanted to show his little hair wrap that I love, that covers his hair and protects it from the dust. So we both have our little hair wraps to protect our hair. Rafiki, look. Why isn't it undoing? It's so tight. See, I don't want to pull his hair, so I have like 3 different knots in it. So yeah, I think it's good enough now. Yay, here we go. So this is his hair under his hair wrap. I just thought it would be a fun way to start the video, showing you guys how we are off camera. So anyways, today's video is about 5 ways Reborns can help you, or can help anyone, right? So yay, it's off. So this is Rafiki. By the way, getting this camera angle was actually hard. He's actually on a pillow in my lap so that you can see him and you can see me. Okay, anyways, so 5 ways Reborns can help you. So the first way, the biggest, and to me, I think that, firstly, I want to say that I am not offering any medical advice. So please do not use my words over that of your doctor or your psychologist or your psychiatrist. This is not a video for, or any of my videos are not for medical advice. With that said, I will mention though that I do have a master's degree in applied psychology, which is mostly related to the research aspect and the statistics aspects of psychology, but I did cover the basics when it comes to counseling, treatment plans, etc., etc. So when I think of everything, to be honest, when I, decipher this world, I tend to think of things in a very analytical and psychological way. So I did put a lot of thought into getting a reborn baby, a lot of thought. So my first way speaks to that, and that is how therapeutic it can be. So it can help with anxiety and depression. It also helps patients, and I think, like, the other day I just asked Alexa, oh no, I just said her name, she might talk now, but I just asked her, like, tell me the different ways, what is a reborn, and she went into detail with, their these dolls that look lifelike, also known as like dolls, reborn babies, reborn dolls, and they are for helping patients with Alzheimer's. And I thought that was really interesting that, Alexa would lead with, helping Alzheimer's patients. But other than those with Alzheimer's and dementia, I would say Reborns help with depression and anxiety. So when I'm up and I'm flying and I'm good, I will admit, it's just like, oh yay, I have a cute little, doll. Isn't he adorable? But when I'm down, he's my support. He's my lie down in bed, curl up, feel less alone, feel the weight of a baby on your chest kind of thing. And he's really cuddly, and like, it just, he's just my rock. He's just my rock when I'm in those down moods, because I suffer with major depressive disorder. And also in terms of anxiety, I also suffer with PTSD. When I'm feeling extremely anxious, because I don't make a habit of going everywhere with him. I actually, part of my treatment plan is also medication. So yay, meds. This isn't to replace meds. And also tarot and oracle cards, but that's a whole other story. So most of the time I carry one of my tarot decks with me, or I would carry a coin, like I have a lucky coin and stuff like that. So I don't carry him everywhere with me for my PTSD, though I know some people that do. But when I'm feeling highly sensitive and really anxious, he's coming with me. And it's such a great help because you just feel like less alone, less scared, less just less nervous. And I feel like, okay, I've got my baby boy. And yes, the outside world is still scary, you know, because for me, I am scared of men, all men. My husband is the only exception, but I am fearful of the male species. But, you know, they're still out there and they're still scary. But they're a little less scary when Rafiki's with me, when I'm feeling highly triggered. And I'm not saying this, like, there are some great men out there, you know, power to you, love and light. But from my past experiences, I am a bit fearful of the opposite sex. And I think that's common sometimes with persons that have PTSD for the reasons I have PTSD. So anyways, the first reason was there, therapeutic, okay? Reason number one, therapeutic. Reason number two is close to reason number one. But I deliberately made these separately because to me, it impacts two completely different parts of my mind and my emotions and my psychology. So the second reason is that they're helpful and therapeutic for persons that have experienced baby loss, miscarriages, or that have infertility issues. And for me, I unfortunately would have suffered a miscarriage, and it's taken me years to overcome it. But I will say it was the support for my miscarriage that encouraged me first to get Rafiki. It was that versus depression and anxiety. I was just surprised to have all that other stuff, but it was really for baby loss and grieving. And why I put this as separate is because it doesn't necessarily have to be sad or those sad reasons. It could just be you wanting a family. And for me, Rafiki, for me and my husband, Rafiki is that member of our family. We can't have a baby through conventional means. We can't have our own child because I suffer of PCOS and polycystic ovarian syndrome. And infertility, unfortunately, is one of those issues that comes along with it. I'm also at a higher risk because of, you know, the past experiences where I would have had a loss before. So it's getting a baby. It's not like, you know, and it's actually really annoying when persons are constantly asking, so you're going to get a baby? When are you going to get a baby? You've been married for long. When's that baby coming? Like, stop it. Okay? Do not do it. Do not do it to anyone because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know their reasons. So just, you know, relax. If you see a couple without a baby, that's fine. They can still be a family. But with that said, even though my husband and I were a family, just the two of us, having the three of us, having the three of us is so much better. And I really, really, really love Rafiki as a member of our family. And he's just so sweet. And I don't know, it fills a part of me. It fills that baby fever part of me that, you know, I want a baby, I want a child. Like, he's just so cuddly. And I just love holding him and kissing him. And he's just, and I don't know, just dressing him up. Like today he's wearing his Lion King onesie. I don't know, he fills my heart with joy. So reason number two, it can help with filling that gap in your family, baby loss, miscarriage, grief, and grief in general. I want to just add on grief in general because recently I lost someone very, 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 very close to me. And that kind of set me on a spiral. And it kind of did this thing where it made me realize and remember again just how finite our lives are and how everyone at some point in time goes away. And then I just automatically turned to Rafiki because Rafiki is going to live forever. He's going to outlive me, guys. He's going to outlive me, you know what I mean? So when it comes to grief and you're scared of your friends and losing people, hello. Here's a baby that will definitely outlive you, okay? So yes, so for grief loss in general. The next one is they keep you occupied, active, there's always something to do. So there is, well, I take pictures for my Instagram, Reborn Fancy Baby. Follow me on Instagram. I take videos for my YouTube channel, which you're watching right now. Thank you. I also play with him a lot. So I change his outfits. Not every day, I will admit. There's some days where I'm like, I see this on and it looks so cute. I'm gonna keep this on you for a week. Oops. But there's always something to do, whether it's cuddling, watching TV together, changing an outfit, styling his hair, even though I will admit his hair has been in this one for over a year, because I don't like pulling his hair because I'm always, you know, so the only thing that happens to it is that it gets his little head wrap on it, but that's about it. But yeah, there's always something to do with them. Some persons are very, like, I have friends that are very into role play. Very into role play. And they feed them, you know what I mean? And I'm looking for a bottle for him now, because I want, he doesn't have a bottle. I've had him for 3 years, no bottle. I tell everyone that he's an avatar, so he goes outside at night and hunts for his food. So don't judge me as a mama. But yes, I'm gonna get a bottle for him soon, and I'm gonna try to incorporate that into role play. But there's just generally always something to do with that. There's generally always something to do with that. And it just never gets. And there's also like their Reborn apps, like Babysit Me app, I think. Oh, maybe I'll drop a link in it in the description if I find it. But there's like a app that you can play, and it tells you, okay, change the pampers now, and feed them now, and cuddle them now, or your baby's crying, and it has like a cry in it, and it just, there's always something to do. There's always something to do, especially if you're very imaginative and love roleplay. The next point is, unlike living babies, you can take a break from them and not get arrested. Okay, so I have Rafiki, and for the past few weeks, you know, I've been going through a lot of stuff, so I've been cuddling up with him 24/7. Well, anytime I'm not at work. But before that, there was a long period of time where Rafiki was just in his bassinet basket. And I'll be honest, if you were a real child, the authorities would have come for me. Because I was not noticing him at all. And you can't do that with real children. You cannot put down real children or pets either. You can't put them down. You have to feed them every day. You have to. It is law. It is necessary for their survival. You have to feed them every day, sometimes multiple times a day. Also, they cry. They cry for your attention. They whine for your attention. They bark for your attention. You have to go to that animal or baby. They also need, you have to take care of their poo. Yes, they poo. They are very messy and stinky. They are very messy and stinky. They are also very noisy. So, I mean, there are so many things. And I love children. Don't get me wrong. I'm a teacher. I work with young children. I love them. I love them so much. They fill my day with joy, but they can cry. They have forever. And sometimes it could just be like, okay, the other day, I'll tell you why one of my students decided to throw a fit. We were playing ice cream. So we have like these little, juices. So we have these little bottles, and one bottle had in a red looking juice and it was corked at the top. One had in a yellow looking juice, it was corked at the top. So different, and each juice was a different flavor. The red was strawberry, the yellow was vanilla, the blue was blueberry, green was purple was grape, and so on and so on and so on. And they weren't really pouring the juice, okay? The tops were sealed. But one of the children accidentally poured the strawberry juice into the yellow vanilla cup instead of the pink strawberry cup. Remember, this isn't actually pouring juice. This is just play. The child broke down. They had a full on fit because their pretend strawberry juice was in a vanilla cup. And they just cried and cried. And I was like, you know, okay, let's throw it out and put it. And they were like, oh, no, you've thrown away my strawberry juice. And I was like, no, let's throw it in the vanilla cup. No, it already has vanilla in it. I can't throw it in it. And they went on and on and on. And the tears that flowed from this little human being. have that problem with Rafiki. Rafiki does not cry and throw tantrums. I always tell persons, and there are some people that like to say like, oh, my baby's crying, they need my attention. I'm not one of those. I always tell persons, my baby's very well behaved. He does not cry. He does not throw tantrums. He's very quiet. He always does what he's supposed to do. I just love Rafiki's temperament. Because honestly, working with kids in real life, I don't want to come home to that. I don't want to come home to that. That's too much stress, too much noise, too much everything. So yes, Rafiki is the perfect model baby to have. And last but not least, and this is the one that makes my husband's head explode: accessories. Yes, if you like to shop, if you love to shop, get a reborn baby. You will always have something to buy. There is always an outfit, a bottle, a bassinet, a cart. He has a bassinet, a car seat, and a stroller. Okay. He also has 2 drawers full of clothes. One of the drawers is just new clothes. I mean, there is always something to buy. And I want to say this took me 3 years. This isn't just me, you know, 2 drawers of clothes in 3 years. That's great, you know. I mean, the real baby would have to buy so much more in 3 years. But yeah, there is always something cute, even if it's just another ruffle for their hair. There is always something to buy, a comb, or like if you have those babies with like his lots. So I don't do anything with his lots. His lots just stay like this. But if you have babies with curly hair, then you get the little spray thing. You can do their hair, and it's just always something to do. There's just always, you know, something to buy. Always something to do. Always something to buy. And for me, I am the type of person that I love to shop, but I don't like when I find clothes that I like, I just wear them over and over and over and over again. I wash them, but I wear them over and over and over again. So I don't really shop for myself as much. But I don't know, somehow with Rafiki, it's like, oh, look at this outfit. I'm so picky. I'm so picky. I'm so picky. I always tell people don't send me outfits because I am so picky with my babies. They can only wear certain things. And if I put something on them and I don't like them, I've bought so many outfits myself that I do not like. I can't let him wear it. I cannot let my babies wear outfits I don't like. So yes, they're picky. I mean, sorry, there's always something to buy. I'm picky. They're fine. But yes, these are 5 reasons that I would suggest, or, you know, just think of the idea of getting a reborn baby. And I also want to make the announcement, Rafiki is my only reborn baby currently. And I think, excuse me, I think in time he will be my... Sorry about that. So I was doing that whole video before a sip of water. And side effect of one of the medications that I am on to help with my issues that I mentioned earlier is that it dries up my my mouth. So I have to sip water very regularly. Oh, how he is. But yeah, so I just went for water. So sorry for the random cough and the break. I was choking, guys. I was choking, but it's okay. I'm fine now. I have my water. But yes, there's always something to do. There's always something to buy. And I was saying that Rafiki is the only baby I have left currently. And I don't think I'm going to get any more. I was considering getting a human baby girl from the same artist that done Kelia Price, by the way. Kelia Price from Princess Reborn Nurseries is amazing. She's amazing. Honestly, she's really, really great. I don't know if you can see the veining in Rafiki. Not only is she a great artist, but she's a great human being. I just love her. So I was going to let her get me a human baby girl. And, you know, it to me, because as if you follow this channel, you know, you've seen Aria, you've seen Zamaya. I would have sold Zamaya. And Aria is actually on her way to my mother, who also has her own baby. So this is like something we share. Oh, and that's another thing about it. Sorry, there are just so many reasons. There's also the joy of a reborn community, right? People that also have these beautiful babies. And I find that it's a very gentle community. not all aspects of it. I'll be real. Some are a bit, but most of the persons are very kind. They're very nice. They're very friendly, and they just, want to talk about babies. And nowadays, most persons, when you talk to them, it's like, oh, the world is ending, global warming. You know what I mean? And people are so negative. And I'm not saying, their global warming is serious. I do donate money to, save the oceans and the turtles. And I do what I can for my environment. I recycle all that. But every conversation, you don't want to be talking about the doom and gloom of the world, Sometimes you just want to talk about, look at this new top I bought for my newborn baby. So, I mean, it's just beautiful having the Reborn community. But the point is, Zamaya and Aria are gone because I didn't bond with Zamaya the way that I didn't bond either of them the way I bond with Rafiki. As I may have mentioned, Aria had a smoke set when she first came. I got rid of it, and if you watch the videos on my channel, you'll see how I got rid of it. I used I bathed her, and then I used fabric softener sheets and a box, and I kept her in it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I took her out and she was fairly okay. But sorry, this is a really long video. But anyways, so yeah, that took care of it, and I did ended up bonding with her later on, but it just was not the connection I had with Rafiki. So when my mom mentioned, she wants another, I was just like, here, mom, just take Aria. Aria's name is going to be Lavender now, so she's gonna have a new name, and I will definitely try to share a video of her when my mom gets her, or at least a picture or something to show you that Aria is in fact in good hands. But after all of that, it made me realize that Rafiki is special. And I've heard a lot of persons say this. I've heard persons that have 30, 40 babies. Yeah, people do that. And like, power to them. If you can afford 30, 40 babies, go for it. But I've heard people that have 40 babies say, I got that one. And, it always happens when they find that one, all of the others are just not that one. And it's happened to me. Like, I have, Rafiki made me so excited. I was like, oh, I need to get another. But there's no recreating Rafiki. There's no recreating this beautiful smile on this beautiful blue baby, and his beautiful hair. And he's just so unique. I've never seen another baby like him. He's just perfect. So yeah, it's just me and Rafiki now. And I'm just so happy. And like I said, I recently bought a stroller and a car seat. So we went out once so far, and it was great. I'm going to make a whole other video about my experiences going out with the Reborn and stuff like that. This video is already really long. Whoa, we're at 20-something minutes. This is crazy long, guys. But yes, I'm going to make other videos, so I'm not going to talk about everything now. But Rafiki is just so special to me. And taking a moment to talk about all the points that I mentioned earlier, he's really helped my depression. When I first got him, I was really, really, really down, guys. And I was really anxious, and he really helped. I'm not saying these reasons to make them sound fun, or I'm saying this helped my mental health. Rafiki helped my mental health. And that desire to have children, that, every time I go to malls and I see baby clothes, I'd be, I don't have a baby. But I'm like, what this done on Rafiki? And now there's a reason and to go through the baby aisles, and it really, really helps. Even recently, like I said, losing my very, very, very close friend, it helped to have this baby that's going to outlive me. And I really want to advocate towards persons using Reborns more for therapeutic purposes. I wish it could be normalized. I wish the same way persons take medication that they need for their heart, it can be normalized taking medication that you need for depression. I wish the same way persons normalize using a crutch or a cane if you have an issue walking. You can normalize having a reborn baby if you have depression, anxiety, miscarriage issues. If you have these issues, I wish this could be as normal, where you could go and see someone with a baby like this and say, okay, that person, that they have that thing. The same way men can collect cars. My husband has a whole collection of cars that he builds, and little ones, not big ones, okay? We're not rolling in it. But yeah, it was just saying that you could have that. You could have persons, you know, collecting these, and it seemed just as normal. Because, you know, I know Rafiki isn't a live baby. I know, trust, I put him down for 4 months. I know he's not live, okay? But the way he helps me and makes me happy and touches my heart and soul, yeah, this is definitely something to look into. So if you're seeing this video and you were wondering, how can Reborns help? What are the ways? This is the green light. That just give it a try. Just give it a try. And if you know someone that has it and you don't understand it, I hope this video helped you understand a bit more how it could be helping them. All right. And I'm going to put a disclaimer somewhere up on this video because I know I touched a lot of really sensitive topics. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of my reborn journey. Thank you for all the positive comments. And thank you for, you know, waiting while I pause the video when I choked earlier. But just thank you for being here. And thank you for being awesome. And thank you for trying. Thank you for doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. Thank you for putting your mental health first and for doing the right things for you. Thank you for being strong enough that everyone might not understand what you're doing, but still doing it because you want to improve, you want to move forward, you want to be better. Thank you for trying and for loving yourself. Yeah. That's something. That's a good ending for a video, guys. Anyways, if you like my video, subscribe, like, drop a comment. For now, bye-bye.